I'm about to go in deep and heavy on this topic. So be prepared. A lot of things are about to be held accountable. If you are a human being that does not like being held accountable, this might not be your cup of tea. But the truth is, in the world we are living in today, as a man or a woman, you must become high value. The value of a male, the value of a female is very different. I don't care which one you are. You must become high value if you want to even live a half decent life. You must. And honestly, it's been this way since the beginning of time. Why is it that we are living in the most privileged world with the least amount of high value people in this world? There used to be more people of value when we had lesser opportunities and lesser things. The world has changed. It became so easy that everyone's became valueless. People worked so hard in the past to get us to where we are, and it makes sense. Now everybody feels the need to be valueless. So if you become a man or a woman today of high value, you are wanted a lot because you're rare. I don't know what it is about you. I don't know what you're doing. But there's something about you that is rare, and don't you dare be delusional. Because you be having butt ugly women, bro, calling themselves tens and everything else. That is delusion. That shit will get you killed. And that's just an example. You have to create high value within yourself. And like I said, men and women's value is very different. So you have to know what to do. And it's so crazy, bro, because women of today, and not all, it's never all. It's when we generalize. They don't want to give men what men really want. Majority of women are stripping men of what they actually want. Women today have higher standards than ever as well. They feel entitled to so many things. All want not being high value themselves. They don't even know what they're doing, bruh. They don't even know what they're doing. They expect to have top tier males above average. And they think they can just go and do whatever they want. Accept me as I am. It's not going to work. You're not going to be accepted as you are. Love is not conditional. No one's going to love you just because it's you. It's not the world we're living in. That's why you must create value within yourself. You must know whatever it is that you want, be the opposite. Be what you want wants. Does that make sense? Whatever it is that you want, become something that what you want wants. It's really not that hard. But it seems as if most women today cannot take accountability and cannot do this, and they still think they're going to strike. And it's not going to happen, bro. I come across some females, bro. And the way some of them be acting around me, not all of them do. Honestly, most of them are pretty humble, where I come from. But some of them you come around, and they're just the vibe they're giving off. It's like they're giving off a vibe that you would be lucky to have them. What? I would be lucky to have you? Are you actually serious? You could never get a guy like me in the first place. Are you out of your damn mind? But that's the delusion. And I'm not saying they're all like that. There are some like that. which you're screwed. That's why I'm making this video, to tell you to actually become high value as a man or a woman. Female standards have gone through the roof. Men have to bring way more to the table more than ever, while women bring the lessest amount to the table more than ever. Do you think it's a fair trade for a man to bust his ass and for you to not even preserve yourself? You not even to allow the man to have you when you're as pure and beautiful as ever? It's not going to happen. It's not a fair trade. Men want what they want. Why is it demonized? Why is it demonized that men want certain things, but when women want certain things, it's praised? He has to be good looking. He has to make a lot of money. He has to be tall. He has to be charismatic. He has to be handsome. He has to be this. He has to be that. You go, girl. You get that guy. It is praised. And I'm not sitting here saying there's anything wrong with women wanting that kind of guy. You should definitely want that kind of guy. But reverse the roles. It is demonized when men want something particular. Now it's bad. So what's your excuse now? You have none. You're backed into a corner. There's literally nothing you can say at this point for these types of females. There is nothing you can say. You want a particular kind of guy? Guys want particular kinds of girls. I reject girls all the time, bro. I show proof to my friends. Everything. My DMs literally looks like a female's DMs for how many she gets. You think I'm going to just accept anything? There's women out there, bro, looking for something really good, all while they're not all that good. It's not gonna happen. Once again, that's why I'm making this video. Become high value. I don't care if you're a male or a female. Know your role. Know what you have to do. Become valuable as a man or a woman. Become up here. Separate yourself. It's not that hard. Do you know how many bullshit people there are in this world? A lot. It's really not that hard to separate yourself. You even have a little bit of discipline, you're going to be far ahead of a lot of people. Of a shitload of people, bro. It is no longer hard today to be up here. It's not hard. It's not hard to be lit. All you need is a set of balls. And all you need to be for a woman is not damaged and know your space, know your role. Because if you're damaged, you're probably going to be emotional as hell and all over the place, and you're never going to do the right things, and you're going to mess up your life and everything else. Truth hurts. Know your role. It's not that hard. Just know what you want. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. This is for the people that really know what they want. It's not hard to get what you want if you're willing to do the work. But if you want something and you're not willing to do the work, or you mess up your value or something else like this, you're never going to get what you want. And that's not going to create a very good life. But you know what will? Putting in the work to create yourself into something that is going to attract the things that you want. And subconsciously in your own mind, as you're on your journey, you're only going to start getting better and better and better, and there's your journey. You have to live life for yourself. I'm trying to tell you guys the ins and outs I personally don't even think about these things. I'm just living my own life, doing the work, because I know what to do. I know what to do. I put in work for so long, bro. I've fixed things, I've done so many different things. It would make your little head spin. It's really not that hard to be a valuable person today in a world full of people who do not take life serious. And you'll be so far ahead of the pack. You'll have pretty much whatever you want on demand if you just do the work. And like I said, most men understand this, but women, for some reason, have a hard time to understand this. Because who are the ones you almost can never tell the truth to? Women. They even admit it themselves on podcasts and everything else. Men live logically sound. We can have conversations about real shit. Women, on the other hand, a lot of the times cannot. Can some hear it? Yes. When we generalize, most actually can't. Which is why you can almost never tell women the truth, which gives them that fantasy world they live in with how they feel and how they think things should be. But things are almost never what you think things should be, or I feel it should be this way. Almost never. It's going to be what it's going to be. And that's why it's even important for women to hear the truth, bro. A lot of women go on in life for years never being told the truth once. Because nobody wants to tell them. Women that have brothers honestly do very well. Because their brothers tell them the truth. Guys lie a lot to women because they have to. I don't. I tell it straight like it is, because if I tell you straight like it is and something does not work out, it don't matter. It's called abundance. It's called abundance. And if you're going to be a part of my life anyways, you're going to hear the truth. You're going to hear the truth. And you're going to like it or you're going to hate it. But if you hate it, you can go. Things have to be fundamentally sound in relationships, in connections, in friendships, in business, in every area of life. Things have to be fundamentally sound. You can't just be all over the place. You can't just be friends with nobody, can you? You can't just be in a relationship with anybody, can you? You can't. That shit gets you killed. Things have to be taken seriously to an extent. There has to be ground rules. Oh my God, you're toxic, you're controlling, you're this, you're that. You're manipulative. You don't like the rules? You think you're entitled to do whatever you want? Go ahead. You come back here, there's rules. There has to be rules, bro. Like I said, man, we are living in a world today where women bring lesser to the table than ever, while men have to bring more to the table than ever. It is not a fair trade-off. We are going to live in a world where men don't even want women no more. Because a lot of y'all are not playing your part. You're not wanted. You're not appreciated. At best, you will get your ass used. The way you act, if you're all out of character, you're going to get your ass used and abused and damaged even more. You're damaging yourself because you're already damaged. You're damaged. You don't want to do the work. You don't want to self-improve. You don't want to fix yourself. You don't want to be a joy to be around. Nobody is going to want to be around you. This is the truth that most people cannot tell any women. But I tell you guys this to save your lives. I'm not the bad guy. I'm going to save your life. You can actually live a better, happier life because of me. Because I just told you the truth. You can easily set yourself apart from most women by self-improving yourself. By being what a high-value dude wants you to be. And by the time you put in the work and self-improve, you're just going to want to anyways, because it actually feels way better to be on point. Rather than to be way down here demanding this, demanding that, thinking you deserve something up here when you're down here. You just don't. Nobody does. You have to do the work. You will always get rewarded for the work you do, but you'll never get rewarded for the work you never do. This is the world. What happens when you hunt for your food and you kill the animals? You get the meat. You cook the meat. You get rewarded. You do the work. You go to the grocery store. You buy your food. You had to pay a price. You get to eat. You're not entitled to anything. Nobody is. No man, no woman, no one is entitled to anything. Work has to be done. Things have to get done. You have laundry to do. You have an attitude adjustment to fix. You're in for an attitude adjustment. You need a fine tuning. Because if not, no one's going to want to be around that. No one's going to want to be around you. Bro, I literally come across females. They're so delusional. They act all cool. They think maybe attention they get from certain guys, it fills up their ego, right? They're acting all cool, like they're valuable. They come around me, they're acting some type of way. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing? You're completely embarrassing yourself. You could never, ever, ever get a guy like me. Never. You're out of your damn mind. And I'm not even saying this to be arrogant, bro. I'm dead ass serious, bro. And if you knew who I was talking about, you would laugh. Everybody would laugh. Other women would laugh. But that's the world we live in, complete fucking delusion. And I'm just exposing it. Delusion. There's work to be done. You don't do the work, you're not going to get rewarded. You're not going to get what you want because you didn't do the work. You can always improve yourself more as a man or a woman, and you should want to do it anyways. Usually when people start off in their journey, this is how it goes. You start to improve because of X, Y, and Z, because of something that has happened. It has forced you to level up. And all of a sudden, as you start to level up in life, you learn what life really is. You know more about yourself. And then that's when you actually start doing it for you. Like, literally. That's how you live your life, with or without anybody. You're on the ball now. You're on a hot streak now. That's just how it goes. And the fact that you're on that journey, you're leveling up, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to feel like you don't need nobody, bruh. That's the place you're going to get to, and you're going to continue to keep leveling up, and things are just going to start coming to you left, right, and center. You're going to have hella options, because you made life easier for yourself, because you climbed. Any male, any female, anybody can do this, bro. Anybody can do it. Anybody. But it's the entitled ones that think they deserve this or that, all while not being about it. You're in for a rude awakening. Shit's probably not going to go your way. If you want to make shit go your way, work has to be done. There's some things that need to get done. There's improvements that need to be made. You might be there right now. Continue to stay patient and you will strike. You're also going to stay patient and wait for the right thing to match you. Something that is worthy. You're not going to take just anything. I could have took something 1,000 years ago, bro. I wasn't even alive 1,000 years ago. I know a lot of people say this and it sounds cliche, but literally get your worth and don't be delusional about it. Know your worth. Get what you get. Get what you want. Don't be delusional. Do the work. Because you have some of these chicks out here, know your worth, queen, know your worth, and all this bullshit, and you're just... you're just not what a guy wants. At all. Sorry to break it to you, but you're just not. Truth hurts. Sucks, but it is what it is. Level up. Level up. Become more appealing to somebody else. No one has to accept you as you are. In fact, nobody will. Unless you're on point. You'll be accepted when you get on point. If you're not on point, you're not going to be accepted. This is a world. Hate me for saying all this stuff, but I'm telling you guys the truth. I don't even know who you are, and someone's getting offended at me. You're an idiot. You're an absolute clown. I don't even know who you are. And you're getting offended by this truth. You want to point the finger at me to say something about me. Oh, I'm flawed. Oh, this, oh, that. The things I'm saying are so flawed. It's the fucking truth. And you know what? You might be able to attract some very low value, snake-like, creepy weirdo, bruh. For you women. You might be able to get that, but you're not going to get the guy you actually want. By not becoming what he wants. It matters. What guys want matter. What you want fucking matters. It all matters. Guess what? What I want and what I prefer matters in the opposite gender. What the opposite gender wants in me matters. It all matters. No one is accepting you for just you. It's not how the world works. It's never been. And standards have only gone up. Standards have only gone up in this world. Look at the world we're living in. It's time to wake up. That's why I'm making this video. Becoming high value is a must. At least up your value as much as humanly possible. Because everybody can. You can get better. You're wasting time if you're not. I don't care how old you are. You can always do better. So that's the video.